Okay, welcome back students. So we're doing the edco sample paper B and we're on question 1. So let's read the question carefully for understanding. So we're reading that the census of Ireland, a census is when you take the entire population and you do a statistical study on the entire population, of 2016 indicated that the population at that time was, now there's a very big number with a lot of significant figures, so the important thing to note about this is just that it's way over 4 million, and we won't get into the details of all the significant figures right now. The summary results, now in statistics we do summary results, things like mean, total, median, things like that. The summary results of 2022 showed that there were 5 million and some more numbers people in the country on the census night. So this is the first time that the population has exceeded 5 million in a census all the way back since 1951. Great. And that was just after the Great Famine. So this information is superfluous. It's not part of our calculation. It's just in there telling you the context of the data. So now here comes the question. This is the bit we're interested in. Find the percentage increase in the population from between 2016 and 2022, and give your answer correct to 3 significant figures. Okay. We'll swing back to that at the end once we get the calculation done. So what's the plan? How are we going to do this? Well, percentage increase is the change compared to the original value. Okay, so we will compare the difference to the original value, and it gives the answer as a percentage. Okay, what is the difference? The difference is the new number, take away the old number, 5,149,139 minus 4,757,976. Now let's calculate that using our calculator. Here's the number 5,149,139 minus 4,757. Just be careful when you're putting in large numbers like this that you don't use all the digits. It's quite an easy thing could happen. So I suggest you put them in the blocks of 3 like I have them here. 976. Okay. So we write down that value. The change, or the increase, is 391163. Now you always, when you're doing percentage change, you compare it to the original value, which is this value here. Okay. So I'm going to go 391163 divided by 4,757,976. Okay, or I'm going to take my answer here and do a fraction bar with the answer on top and this other number down below. Now there is a way to do this without having to fill in the same information twice, and I'll show you that towards the end of the video as an advanced method. Okay. Now that's the proportion. 0.0822 is the proportional change, and to turn it into a percent we multiply it by 100 or move the decimal place 2 places. So I can do that now on the fly and just write this answer as a percentage. Okay, if you want you can put times 100 here, but as a percentage it's 8.22%. Very, very large increase in population in a short time. And give your answer correct to 3 significant figures. That's 3 significant figures. Okay, Now the advanced method of doing this would have been to do it all in one go by doing 5, 1, 4, 9, 1, 3, 9 minus 4, 7, 5, 7, 9, 7, 6. That's the difference divided by 4, 7, 5, 7, 9, 7, 6. And then to come out to the front and to multiply by 100. Now, a word of warning, don't ever use the percentage button here, because if you do, it will make this the number 1, which you're not trying to do, you're trying to multiply by 100. Okay? So I want to be sure to see the answer as a decimal, so I'll do shift equals in case it will make any difference. And I'm getting my answer 8.22, etc., and I can round that to 8.22. Okay? Now, moving on to the next part of the question. The world population, I'll need the calculator in a second, so I'll leave it there. The world population in 2020 was estimated at 7.8 billion. Write this number in scientific notation or in standard notation. Now, it doesn't use the word standard notation, but it tells you what it should look like. No, 1 billion is 1,000 million. Okay, so 1,000 million is 1,000 million. 6 noughts for million. But of course, in scientific notation, what we're looking at is we're counting the number of zeros here, and it's 10 to the 9. So the work is kind of done for us in that they've already got this number here in the range that we want, which is between 1 and 10. So the answer is 7.8 by 10 to the 9. And that's the answer, people in the world. Okay, so we leave this question, we leave it at that. I presume that's the end of it. Let's just double check. We're going to question 2 in the next video. As always, students, I will see you in the next one.